Welcome! Here's another video on Fallout 4 Settlements. Currently over here at Bunker Hill. Now, apparently all you have to do to actually get this settlement is join the railroad, I think. I'm not exactly sure if you have to do the other ones associated of it, of rescue John Stockton's daughter from the Covenant bunker, and talk to Deb over here.
Hi, I'm Meg.
She'll give you a mission.
You need the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows a place like me.
Whatever, you little snot. I'm not doing that, because I know that you just take my money and say, oh, this stuff's everywhere. And run off. But anyways, not sure if you have to do the other parts of talk to Deb, clear a place out, talk to, oh, what's his name, Stavoli over there? I want to call him Spicoli, but that's probably not correct. But finding his grandpa's hat, rescue John Stockton's daughter, then talk to Kessler after doing the mission for Deb, and killing Zeller, whatever her name is, that raider, and his little raider army. I did that all previously and I still wouldn't join. It wasn't until I sided temporarily with the railroad. I came to talk to Kessler and this place was available. So, but anyway, I'm going to go into buildings that I put in here. Now I'm operating under 1.4 and also with no add-ons really, except I have the Shadow Boost add-on, which is supposed to fix the issue of far shadows and near shadows all being a bunch of tentacle gobbledygook. But it actually does make everything look a lot better. For me, anyways. But no other add-ons, so I am hampered by the native size limit up there on the HUD, the building in this place. I couldn't do too many modifications. Although the nice thing about this place is it doesn't need a lot of modifications. In addition to that, you get a number of vendors already. Named NPC vendors. You get one of them is a doctor over here. I don't remember her name. Then you have the two guys at the Michael the Inn. You'll have the Deb, who will sell you stuff over here as well. And then the traveling merchants, they still seem to end up over there, so you don't really need this, which I'm about to remove. You can. So they still stop here, even without that, and they'll be at that table back there. Now I utilized the scaffolding here, built a ladder to have access to the roof, which I went up there and built. That's where I have the generators, and of course I extended with power pylons. I put defenses along the entrance. That's kind of another benefit to this place, is there's really only two entrances. This main gate one here, which a lot of the pre-existing buildings and stuff you can't actually move, even this gate. And then there's a door entrance right there, which I just stuck a small wall, shack wall in there to block off. It does come with a small patch of some crops right there, tomato and corn over on that side. Comes automatically with one Brahmin. And there's a couple of corn over there initially. I added some more. For the bottom there, I actually had to stick those 2 feed troughs so they don't come in here. It comes with, I believe, 2 water pumps initially, this place. I, of course, stuck more in, as you can see. But, oh, there's the workshop if you need to access it. I went ahead, set up defenses, as this is really the only entrance now. Here and here. And this also serves as defenses that can reach out and down that roadway. As you see here, I utilized carpet to cover the gap there. There's I have to build some more defenses, but I'm out of stuff right now to build defenses. On that one, which will cover that road down that way, and anybody that might come in through that little area. And then finally, if I can walk over this way, I went ahead and put some defenses up on this building because that will cover actually down to that road, and let's see, it will be over here hopefully, down that road towards the water. It is nice how this place already has pretty much defensive perimeter walls built with walls in combination of shacks. None of those are movable or selectable. In addition to that, there's the secondary blocking on that road. There's a small entrance on that road there that's kind of blocked. So that's kind of an added bonus. A lot of the buildings act as a secondary perimeter kind of as well. Most everything else I cleared out. I would recommend it underneath, kind of partially underneath the a lot of these buildings. For instance, underneath these wooden things. Now these are not selectable either, you can't move them, but there's concrete blocks that are kind of underneath those, half underneath of them, for most of these places in these buildings here. So you might want to go and check, because those can be scrapped for concrete. That's particularly what I did. As you can see, I also built 2 lines here of tomato plants to extend the food production. I don't have settlers, a plethora of settlers yet. There's where I set up the main part of the water pump line. I did put this here. I don't really like that, but I needed to put that there so that I could have that extended. And in order to get defensive powered over there, due to the annoyingly small size limit. Going down, I want to cover the this right here. This is these caravan workers. It's kind of difficult to tell if they're caravan workers outside the. Well, you can select them, but
hey, no offense, but
you have to be close by them. Otherwise, they're just wandering around, and it's hard to tell. Is that a settler right there, or is that a settler that has randomly joined, or is that a caravan worker that can be assigned? Because you can assign settlers. You can also assign some of the named people, the vendors. For instance, the doctor over there, you can assign, or at least it's they're highlightable as though they are assigned. I have not actually moved them to anything else because first of all, I haven't built any of the stores in this place due to the size limit, and second of all, they're already vendors, and in other settlements where some of the named NPCs had a vendor shop, assigning them to different tasks, it basically made their shop unavailable in terms of it would still go in there, but they would have no caps and no items, so that's really useless. I do want to cover this one too. Going up this little stairwell here, it offers access under this roof, which you then can hop out, so it serves as an exit. I use it from time to time. It's kind of nice and helpful there.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting.
Now you can build all the way up to
Stay safe out there, everyone.
the top of this tower. I'm not exactly not lazy enough to have figured it out exactly how tall that is, but I want to say it's probably what, 15, maybe 15 stories. I want to say it's maybe 15 stories here, 10 or 15 stories. I know it is a little bit less than the one over at Abernathy. That's the highest ceiling.
This is
But
Radio Freedom, voice of the
there is
Minutemen.
quite a bit
It's
of
just past 10
room
p.m.
to build up that way. I did not put anything into the tower. And I built most of what I built is just additional beds, additional food stuff, additional water, and additional defenses. Well, actually defenses, since this place comes with 0 defenses. That's the turrets and such. But that's all I've built here in this place. I should probably cover that it's nice, these lights, they don't require power from improvements, from the generators or from power pylons in order to operate. They operate by themselves, which is kind of nice. So that's here for Bunker Hill. Hopefully that gives some ideas.